Good morning, everyone. I'm Turon Shadman, host of HCTV Herndon Farmers Market. Today, we have such a fabulous show for you. We are going to be interviewing Chef Daniel Leal. Am I pronouncing the last name correctly?
That's Leo.
We are very much interested, our viewers and myself, to know about you.
I've been a chef for almost 20 years now.
How did that come about?
Through the work environments I've been in and just going out of my creative element, bringing kind of art into food, which is my passion. And the people around me, I surround myself with people that want to learn at the same time, and that's kind of the path I've chosen. And it's developed into my life, you know. So.
At what point of time were you becoming a Club Corp chef?
So 2 years ago, I had an offer to fly up here and stage or do an interview, a cooking interview, and I threw a few dishes. I did a dish with, it's kind of a southern dish with pimento cheese and pork cheek on a biscuit.
That sounds great.
And yeah, and it went over well. And,
yes.
yeah.
Now, as far as the whole being a chef, what other cuisines do you normally cook?
For me, it varies. So I go through phases. Right now, I'm in a big Korean phase. I'm actually making kimchi and different versions of kimchi. But I go through it, like I'm big into Indian, I'm big into Korean or Thai food. I'm big into Southern cuisine, Southern American cuisine, and Latin food, and just every form I can get. So.
Did I get through conversation that you have some kind of French background and
I
French
do.
cuisine?
So classically, my cooking style is definitely French. It's just the way I was trained in the kitchen. The chef that I worked with, that's how he was, and I picked up all the good stuff from him.
So. Can you tell us what your favorite French dish is?
Offhand, you put me on the spot.
Escargot.
Oh, escargot, yes, I'm sorry.
French baguette, glass
Yes.
of red wine. How often do you make that dish?
Not very often, actually. It's been a bit, but when I do, I use the time sparingly and do it right.
If there is one or two advice you can give to our viewers about being a chef, what would that be?
It's a huge learning process. Just you never stop. You never. There's never enough knowledge, and to take it and use it and share it.
And so. Creativity.
Creativity, that's part of it. The flavor will come with creativity, and just keep tasting till you like it.
And you also said that not only you cook, you create, you also write your own recipes.
I do. So everything that I make to take notes, so like most chefs do with everything we make, especially working in a kitchen, you have to create for the rest of your staff to follow. So you pretty much make the recipes and share with everyone around you. So.
From what I saw, what you're going to have as a menu for today is a fantastic appetizer and delightful entree. Can you explain what they are?
So I chose sea scallops because they're nice and sweet. They're in season right now. Paired with a saffron cream, and just a slight saffron's such a gentle seasoning, along with a heavy garlic and just a little bit of each flavor combined to go with the sweetness of the scallop. I think will be nice. As far as the duck goes, we're in a good season for the holidays. Amarena cherries, it's like an Italian dessert cherry. They're hard to find, but they're absolutely delicious. And a little bit of smokiness with the duck, I think will go over well. On top of a little puree, so I think we found some celeriac that should be nice to go with that too. So.
Well, I just can't wait until you start the cooking part. And as I said, the menu is fantastic, and I'm sure it's going to be superb and delicious. So come on and join us to the session of the Cooking with Chef Daniel. thank you very much for coming back. We're all set up here with Chef Daniel for our scallops as an appetizer and breast of duck for entree. And I'm going to ask Chef Daniel to explain step by step. Chef Daniel,
Sure.
you're on.
So we're gonna make a nice sauce, a saffron cream.
Turn the flame on.
So let's get hot here.
Yeah. Oh, the scallops look so fantastic.
Thank you. Those are U10 scallops, or a nice big jumbo sea scallop. So we need some oil and butter, of course.
Of course.
This thing's
Yeah,
very
and
hot.
I think mostly sauce are a very fantastic addition to whatever you make.
Sure,
it.
you don't want something to take over. You want it just to complement.
Exactly.
So that was a little hot.
Smell of butter already.
So we're gonna take a little handful of shallots here. And just get that in there. And just want those translucent.
Sure. So just about a minute or two, perhaps?
Sure. So you're looking about maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Just depends on how hot your stove is.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of our sliced garlic. Like I said, just a little
Yum,
pinch.
yum.
And you just want that butter to get in there. A little bit of our saffron.
that
Nice
is
fat pinch.
Oh, yeah. That's a very, very wonderful, expensive item.
It is. It's something. It's either you
It's
gotta
more
go all
than
the
a
way
gold.
with it.
Yeah, I have usually a little bit of tip of saying when I use the saffron to grind it with a little bit of sugar,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and that will take you a long way.
It will. It does. Actually, yeah. A little bit of cream, probably about a quarter cup. It just
Okay.
depends.
So shallot, garlic, butter, and cream,
That's it.
and saffron, of course.
That's it. And we're gonna go ahead and give a little stir here. We want that saffron to infuse.
And it gives it a really nice golden color.
It does. You want that nice yellow, rich
Right, yeah.
color from the saffron.
Yeah.
The cream will reduce
Okay.
and thicken on its own just with the heat. In this, where it starts to bubble like this, we want to add just a little bit of lemon juice for some acid.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a fantastic touch.
A little lemon, a little bit of salt.
Yeah, it smells wonderful. It's delightful with the butter and saffron and
These are
shallots.
flavors you really can't go wrong with.
No,
so.
absolutely not. And usually French cuisine has a lot of usage.
It does.
for
Shallot
that, yeah.
is my best friend. So.
Yeah, I would like very much to mention to our viewers that a few weeks ago, we at the River Creek Club, we had the chef competition as Club Corp chefs were gathered for a night, for evening, and Chef Daniel, congratulate you.
Thank you. It was a lot of
He
fun.
won that evening, and it was fantastic. So now, basically, when you do the sauce, then you put it on the side.
We are. So we'll set it to the side, and then we'll go ahead and cook our scallop.
Okay.
And then we'll put everything together.
Okay, very good.
Which we just need about a few seconds here. We're there.
So just get it about creamy texture. Okay,
So right now we have the color,
okay,
and we have. I like it chunky,
all right.
so you can still taste your flavors. So,
We can then put it on the side over here.
yep. We'll go ahead and set it right here.
Okay, I would probably like to give it a little look
Please do.
as what it looks like. The smell is wonderful. It's delightful. Okay, next step.
All right. So next we'll go ahead and do our scallops. You want a nice hot pan. On this one, we're going to do we'll go ahead and add oil first,
Okay.
just to get it down, then we'll add a little bit of butter
Sure.
towards the end.
Uh-huh.
And so again, we have our jumbo sea scallops. We're going to go ahead and just give them a little bit of salt, just for
Okay.
flavor. Not too much because they already have the sweet saltiness.
All right.
So.
Now, how many different kind of scallops are there?
It's just a lot of them. You have different sizes, so you'll have bay scallops and you'll have your larger sea scallops.
Okay,
As far as different kinds, I don't really know how
Do
many.
they come like a fresh water, salted water?
It's mostly salt water.
Salt water.
Actually, all of them are salt water.
Okay.
So we'll get
So
this.
they do have that sea salt.
They do. So
flavor
you're gonna
to
have your
them.
natural
Yeah,
salt flavors already in them. So this looks pretty good here. And we're going to sear. And the secret to searing scallops is not to, once you get them in, not to move them. So.
Okay. For how many minutes do you usually
So
on each
scallops
side?
probably right around a minute and a half.
Okay, on each
minute
side?
and a half. Just depends on the size. These are pretty big. So we're gonna go. We'll find out here in 1 second.
Okay. That sizzling sound. That is absolutely wonderful.
And we're gonna season this side.
So is it ideal to not put too many scallops in the pan?
So you don't want.
Overload?
Yeah, you don't want to take away from the heat. You
Okay.
definitely want it to be hot. But I think most with a pan this size, maybe 3 would be
Okay,
fine.
okay.
But you want just a nice golden brown on the bottom.
As far as giving tips, for example, for the scallop, if it is overcooked, it's not good.
I mean, it's still edible, but it's going to be a little more chewy. Whereas these would be, especially the size.
Okay.
You don't want to. You'd rather just make it kind of almost a medium temp in the
Okay.
middle. So
So
you definitely want to cook through.
Do you recommend to not overcook it and just take it off the heat and cover it and let the heat actually
Cook through?
cook through?
Yeah,
Would that be wise?
You can totally do that. Yes.
Okay.
So here we have a nice
Wow, look
our
at
nice
that
sear.
color. Oh, beautiful.
Which is about what we're looking for. And we'll do the same thing with this side. And this will be where we add our butter.
Okay.
And this is when you could add your white wine, a little bit of lemon, anything
Okay.
you like. At this today we're gonna use butter. We're gonna turn this heat down just a little bit. Get our butter in there.
Wow.
And that's definitely the coloring we're looking for.
Oh, it's seared
So,
beautiful.
again, nice little
Lemon juice.
cut of lemon.
Wow.
And if any flavors you want to incorporate right now, this would be the time to do it. So.
Now, usually appetizers, you could use it as appetizer. You could actually use them as an entree, and you
Sure.
could
And we
also-
do. We actually we actually have an entree with these. It's a very similar recipe, but yeah, scallops are so versatile that you
Okay.
kind of can do everything.
So not only you can use them as a appetizer or entree. Are there any other like chopping them up with ingredients and?
You can. The only thing with scallops is that they cook so fast that the like we're almost done here now. But
okay,
like if you the smaller you make them, the faster they're going to cook.
Right.
So you kind
have
of
to
want to
be
cook a little
careful.
bit larger. Yeah. I mean, but other than that, you could.
Yeah.
You could in pastas or in Italian
Yeah.
dishes. I mean, you could
Right.
definitely chop them up.
Right.
I'm giving it a little baste right now,
Sure.
but we are about ready to go.
Okay.
So let's. This is going to finish up,
Okay.
and we are going to make our plate here. So let's take our sauce here. I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom.
The color is beautiful.
Thank you. And then we'll take our scallops. I do have a towel here just to kind of knock off the excess.
Yum, yum, it looks beautiful. Very nice.
This is a little bit of herb oil.
What's in the herb oil, you?
This is a little bit of thyme, a little bit of basil.
Uh-huh.
We just want a little bit of garlic and then olive oil.
That looks fantastic. That is absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to put this actually on the table, and you're going to be starting the duck.
We can move this out of the way here.
Sure.
So here we have, these are actually very large duck breasts, but I have a regular duck breast, which I just scored the skin on, which we're trying to release the fat in the flavor, because the fat will actually sear the duck itself.
Okay.
So what I did is I already scored this one, and then we would add this to a smoker. This one here I've smoked for about 20 minutes. And with cold smoke, so there's no heat to touch this. It's literally just smoke. And we are going to pan sear it to get the skin nice and crunchy.
Okay.
And then we'll slice and eat.
Okay. So what kind of herbs or spices are you going to be using for the duck?
So this duck will just get salt.
Okay.
Just enough to give it some flavor. But we are going to finish with an amarena cherry.
Okay.
Which is it's an Italian dessert cherry that will accompany it. It's the taste of the flavor of the smoke with the duck and the cherry all together is just a really nice combination.
Very good. So shall we start that one?
Sure. So we're going to start with the cold pan for the duck. It's there?
Yeah.
This way we ensure that our skin gets crispy. If you start with a hot pan, it tends to burn the skin and the duck
Sure,
doesn't cook through.
right. So the duck, as you see, before you cut the skin, it's such a beautiful diamond shape to help it to actually release the grease, you said.
It is, and so that will render the fat, and then we're going to use a little bit of it because I like.
For the flavor.
Yeah, I like some duck fat.
Okay. Well, actually, truly, our body by nature needs a bit of fat.
It does.
Because
it does.
our brain is 100% fat.
It is.
You know, not so, and all the muscles are tied in with fat. So we can't completely avoid eating fats. We have to
everything
have
in
some
moderation.
Fat. There, that's my motto. Everything in moderation will be perfect. Is it hard to find ducks around here?
It used to be, but with the farmers markets and since we're so close to the country, it's very easy now. And then your local Wegmans and Whole Foods and stuff now carry.
Which farmers market do you purchase your stuff?
The Loudoun County farmers market.
Loudoun one?
Yeah, Loudoun. That's the one I've visited. Also, there's one in Percival that I tend to on the weekends.
Yeah, our Herndon farmers market is on Thursdays, and we have about second week of November that will be on, and then not until the following year will be end of May, April that they open.
Yeah, I will definitely be there. So.
Yeah. And we have lots of vendors. Actually, last time, one of the farmers who participated as a vendor had buffalo meat.
Oh, really? Wow.
And that was my first time actually getting the buffalo and making buffalo burgers.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm going to steal a little bit of this duck fat.
All right. My goodness, it does produce nuts.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, in old days, I guess people used to save a lot of fats from all the kills that they did. You know, and for flavoring, actually.
It is, and
the recipes.
duck has such a unique flavor, and it penetrates everything you saute or if you fry in duck fat itself. It's my favorite fat.
Well,
so let's take a look.
And ducks are all dark meat, aren't they?
They are.
They consider as being a dark meat. And rabbits are all white meat.
So this, we just flipped this. We want this nice little crunchy
Oh, wow, it
top
looks
here.
beautiful.
Again, we're going to take some of this fat.
Sure. That is beautiful. You must have a very, very sharp knife in order to be able to do that indentations of the skin without hard.
I do. I try to, that's my tools to work with, so
that's why
definitely
he's such
sharp.
a good chef. That is wonderful. Smells
So
good
you
too.
can still smell, you still got that little hit of applewood.
Right.
And it's like I said, it's kind of, just because it's so fatty, the smoke actually, the fat sucks up the smoke, and that's what we want.
I
So
see,
duck is one of my favorite things to.
So how many minutes do you do the searing of the duck?
With this guy, it's a big one. So
Okay.
this is actually a really large duck breast, especially for me.
Okay.
Most of the time you have this size, which is
Smaller
about your
one,
regular. So about maybe 3 minutes on the skin side. Now we want to cook to around 130, 135 degrees.
Okay.
So probably 4 to 6 on the bottom.
Okay.
And we'll temp it here in a minute to see where we are, but it's usually
Okay.
pretty quick. So.
And after this searing done, we are going to put it in the oven and bake it for how many minutes?
Maybe 6 minutes.
6 minutes. So what we're going to do is that let this duck to sear enough, and then by the time we are ready to put it in the oven, we're going to come back and talk to you and follow up with our presentation of both dishes, the appetizer and the entree. Well, thank you so very much, our viewers. We are back over here, and Chef Daniel is going to explain how to prepare the duck. We already put it in the oven, baked it for 5 or 6 minutes, and that is the result. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
And it smells wonderful. And now we are going to show you how to present it. Before that, you're going to explain what the celery root is exactly and how you prepared.
Sure. So this is celeriac or celery root. This little bulb right here is all the flavor. It'll be like the starch component for our dish. You can see as we just take the top off, you could use actually these leaves for a little bit of garnish if you'd like, or in a stew, or and then we'll take the outer layer off and get down. We'll dice. Go ahead and do it to kind of a small dice, and then we'll make a quick puree with it.
Okay. So you boiled it. You chopped
Yeah,
it.
so we're going to boil for probably around 10 minutes,
10 minutes,
to get nice and soft.
Okay, and now you have it ready and you want to mash it and prepare it.
Right, so
Okay.
here I have actually in the jar, I have our diced celery root. I'm going to heat up a little bit of cream and butter,
Okay,
a little bit of salt and lemon.
okay. It's fantastic, the combination of cream and lemon and salt.
You can't really beat
You can't go
it.
wrong, and the butter. It is a very good mixture.
It is. I like citrus acid in my food, so lots of lemon,
Yeah,
lots of
yeah.
citrus.
Especially with seafood.
Oh yeah, you cannot go wrong.
Actually, with any kind of meat.
It is. It's just, and purees are so easy. They accompany just about every protein you could have. So.
Right, right. So you already have the duck, and for presentation, you're going to be using sliced ducks.
So we'll slice the. We're going to make our puree real fast, and then we'll slice our duck and add our
Okay.
cherries,
Okay.
and then we'll enjoy a nice entree.
Excellent.
That's good. I'm going to go ahead and
Okay.
we're going to add our cream and butter and lemon. And then I need to zap.
Okay. Okay. So
So,
the puree is done.
I blended our puree.
Uh-huh.
It's nice and white. We're going to add it back to our pan.
Uh-huh.
Let's get the fire back on here. And that'll be our base and starch component for our duck.
Okay. So right now only has the cream and salt and lemon juice, right?
That's it. It's very
and that's
simple.
all we're going to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're just going to add a little bit of salt and some white pepper.
Okay.
White pepper is not as strong as black pepper, so it's just a nice light seasoning.
If you sometimes, most of the time, all the time, I always have my Tabasco.
No, yeah, you can't go wrong with Tabasco.
I like that, you know, bit of a spice, jalapeno
It does.
perhaps,
It gives
and
it just that little
habanero
kick.
or any of those things will be just fine. And is there any rule as how you carve, slice the duck?
So most meats you want to cut against the grain. Duck's pretty special in the fact that you can pretty either shave it or cut it down lengthwise or however you want. So with duck or chicken, you're in a good spot. So
Okay.
we're gonna put a little bit of our puree. And then with our duck,
May I hand it you?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sure.
Here, actually, okay, that'll work. Thank you. Keep forgetting I have a sous chef.
Yeah, I mean, don't hesitate to call upon me and I shall hand it to you.
So we want a nice sharp knife.
So you have sharpened that already?
It is. It's ready to go. So, and this is our nice crust duck.
Yeah.
We're going to cut on the bias.
Okay. So you have it upward, down.
I do. And
Okay.
this meat is rested after coming out of the oven, so
Right.
it's nice
Right,
and cooked, and we want nice thin slices.
right.
And we cook
It
to
looks
about
very
100,
nice and tender
135 degrees.
and juicy.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely juicy.
Yeah. My,
That's actually perfect.
beautiful. It looks perfect.
So here we'll
Looks nice.
thank you very much. We'll clean up here
Yeah,
1 second.
That's okay.
All right. We will use our Italian dessert cherries as our
Okay.
topper for it, and that will be our dish.
That's a beautiful jar.
It is actually.
Look
this
at that.
is really hard to find, but
It
when
looks
you-
like a Ming
does.
Dynasty vase.
Have you ever had these cherries?
I think maybe I have, but I don't recall when I had it. It's like something in between preserve and perhaps dry cherries.
It is. So, and then they rest in a jar for almost
Right.
3 years before they go for
and
resale.
We have a thing that we do, I mean, I do at home, and I have a bottle of vodka,
Oh yeah,
and then I just put dry cherries in there
and let them
to
macerate.
get it, yeah.
Nice.
You know, and then have that apricot or cherry, or just flavor the vodka.
Oh, it's beautiful. That sounds absolutely delicious.
Yeah, and I think with something like that, I guess it would be just like drop the cherries in the vodka
That's
and
it, let
let it
'em
sit
go.
for a while.
So, and then we're going to add a little bit of our red sorrel to our dish.
Sure.
That's it.
That looks
Very
fabulous.
simple
It
dish.
looks fantastic. What we are going to do is take this to the tasting table and sit down with a glass of wine and taste the appetizer and the duck. How about that, Chef?
Let's do it.
Come on over. Thank you so much for coming back. And I have a beautiful setup over here for 2 dishes, the appetizer and the entree that Chef Daniel made for us, the sea scallop and the duck breast. Well, the presentation is a piece of art.
Thank
It's
you.
excellent. And give us a little tip about what the wine would be?
Sure, we have a nice, just heavy Molly Duker, which is just big, bold flavors and pairs well with duck and scallops.
Would you mind pouring then?
Please.
Thank you. I'm going to start, with your permission, with the sea scallop.
Please do.
And I like to go down and give it a bit of a cut and use that saffron cream sauce that you made. And I'm sure it is out of this world, but I can't wait to actually eat it. And so let me just taste it. The cream sauce with saffron, it's actually superb. Yeah, the consistency of the sauce, oregano, olive oil. You said
it's a little bit of
thyme,
rosemary.
Rosemary. That brings the whole flavor all together. And lovely wine. I'm going to drink some. Cheers.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
The duck, you prepared it so easy. The searing and baking 7 minutes or something. It's really a wonderful dish that does not consume that much time.
No, it's very simple.
It is nice. So the puree of celery root. Do you know that this is my first time actually eating the celery root? Yeah, because when you go to stores, very rarely you see the whole thing unless the farmer's market. Basically, that's where they have it. Not regular stores.
Right.
I don't think food stores, they carry them. Yeah, so this is really Italian cherry.
That little
Gives
Amarena.
it that little nice sweet,
It is. It's a
beautiful combination of so many layers of taste.
It is. It's you get your sweet and tart.
It is
smoky.
fantastic.
Thank you.
It is such a delightful dishes. Scallop and the duck, roasted duck. It's fantastic. And of course, the wonderful California wine that was superb. And you don't know how much we appreciate you being our guest today,
That's my pleasure.
Daniel. For our viewers, thank you so very much for joining us, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.